Alright, this is David with Liberty Suppressors. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take apart and clean the Kodiak suppressor. It's got the slotted front cap on it, so we have an extra tool. We'll go over that. Well, the first thing we're going to do is wet the can with some coil oil to have it come apart. You want to get it down in there where it gets the side rails of the cord wet, where it can soak. Just going to roll it around a little bit so it wets it all the way around. And let it set for about a half an hour. Alright, we're back. Can's been sitting for about a half an hour. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this pin wrench, we're going to put it in the bench vise. It doesn't have to be a very large one. We're going to set the can down on it. Take our flat bar and put it in the cross slots on the top. Make the suppressor loose. We'll just spin the cap off the suppressor. Set it aside. Now, I put a lot of coil in here, so it's already come apart fairly easily. Yeah, tube broke loose real easy. Alright, this tube's going to come right off, but if you have to, you can apply some force to the end of the driver tool, either by striking it on a surface or hitting it with a dead blow hammer. Just make sure the core doesn't shoot out the end. Oh boy. A lot of coil. I'm going to wipe it all off. There, now. Clean the baffles and such, it's not a big deal. Scrape off the loose debris. Getting it surgically clean, we don't feel is really necessary. We just want to get the large deposits. Typically it'll all build up the first third of the can anyway. I'm using a screwdriver to scrape them because I'm showing you one of the many ways to do it. We got a sandblaster here at the shop to do this with, so typically we'll just knock it apart, carry out the sandblaster. We're done with it in about 2 minutes. This will do just fine. Just proceed on through the core. There's not many deposits. That's hard to remove here. Alright. Now, before we reassemble it, we'll check your cap. Make sure it's not got excessive amount of buildup on it. And this one don't. You want the breach in the bottom of the pocket, on the threads, and on this shoulder. These little steps, these little steps need to be cleaned before you reassemble it, so we always wipe them off. Take a little brush, dust off any loose material. Set that aside. Now for the tube, I got basically a cleaning rod with a brush on it, and I've got just an old shop rag. I just wipe out the loose material. This, I'm going to clean these threads out, make sure they got nothing in them. They typically won't because it's pretty clean. This one here is not in real bad shape, so Probably got 500, 600 rounds through it since I took it apart last. Building up a little lead around the blast out the way. We blocked out the threads. I always like to reassemble the suppressor with a little bit of anti-seize on the rear cap. Don't take much of that stuff. That's plenty. As for the rail, there's a little bit of gun oil with the rear shank. This will make the can going back in the tube a whole lot easier. Pour in text. Put it back on. This is on the pin wrench. Doesn't take a lot of torque to hold it. Get the anti-seize off of the tube. This is finished. There's the whole process in short order. Use coil oil, gun oil, a little bit of anti-seize, a small, what you classify as a electronic screwdriver, I guess, a little AR-15 cleaning brush, a couple of rags, the driver tool to push the core out, the flat bar to engage the front, and then the spanner wrench to take the cap off. Thank you for watching.